Hey everyone, just want to talk to you guys about a 10 by 10 grid. A 10 by 10 grid is a great way for you to be able to find the percent or to actually find the decimal on a grid. So let's get started. This is a 10 by 10 grid. The way that I notice a 10 by 10 grid is because there is 10 squares on this side and 10 squares on this side. When you have that, it's 10 times 10, which equals 100. There's exactly 100 squares in this picture. So let's look at it. If I go and I take 2 of these and I color those in, okay? That's actually 20 of them. So I would write it as 20 over 100. Now, with that being said, I can also make that into a percent. All you do is take the top number and put a percent sign next to it. So this would actually be 20%. Now, can I make that into a decimal? Yes, I can. So, remember, top in, bottom out, TIBO. So, 20 and then 100. So I have to put my decimal here, bring down my wall, bring down my other zero. So 100 can go into 200 two times. So my answer would be 0.20 if I was trying to actually find the decimal. So let's look at that a little closer about trying to find the decimal. Here we have a 10 by 10 grid below. It is asking for the decimal representation for the shaded portion. So we already know it's part over whole. And as we know it's already part over whole, we are going to put it over 100 because you can tell this is a 10 by 10 grid. So let's look at the shaded portion a little closer. These two right here together are 20. Now we have a little part right here, so we're going to put an addition sign, and there is 9. So 20 plus 9 equals 29. So we need to put that over 100. Now this is asking us for our decimal. What we can do is we put the 29 in the house and the 100 on the outside. Can the 100 go into 29? No. So I have to put my decimal, my line, and build my zero. How many times can 100 go into 290? It can go 2 times. So I bring down my 200, and I have 90, and then bring down a 0. How many times can 100 go into 900? 9 times. So my answer is 0.29. Can I put that into a percent? Yes, I can. I go 0.29. Now, just kind of remember the decimal and the percent sign as a wall. It's telling you which way it needs to go. So in this case, the decimal is a wall, so I need to move it 2 to the right. When I do that, it becomes 29%. So let's look on into it a little further. I have this diagram. As you can tell, it is not a 10 by 10 graph. So I have to look at it. It's a 4 by 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. So I know my part over whole is going to be, my bottom's going to be 20 this time. Can I make a percent out of 20? No, but I can try to get it to where it's 100. So let's look at how many it's asking for. It's asking for the ones that are not shaded. The ones that are not shaded is 14. Now, 20 is a friendly number, so I can actually turn it into 100. I can actually multiply 20 times 5. But what I do to one side, or one part, I must do to the other. So 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 2 is 7. So I have 70 over 100. This makes my actual percent to be 70%. Remember, anything over 100 can always be put into a percent by the top number. You just put the top number, slap a percent sign on it. I hope everybody's have a good time with this and be looking out for the next video.